Hey everybody, Tiffanyavayetakes. Welcome. Alaska Airlines pilot hit with 83 counts of attempted murder after trying to turn off a plane's engine mid-flight. Just let that settle in. 83 counts of murder is insane. Trying to turn off a plane's engine is insane too. Now, I've heard allegedly, like if the engine turns off, the plane can still fly, but that's like accidentally, not intentionally, sir. Why would you do that? It's flight stories. I love a good flight story, but the flight stories have become more and more detrimental. Like usually in the past, it just be like passenger related. Now more and more stories are surfacing about the pilots. It's alarming. I just read a story about a man doing coke or something before the flight off a topless woman. Like, off-duty pilot was arrested and charged with 83 counts of attempted murder after trying to shut off a plane's engine mid-flight. 44-year-old Joseph D. Emerson hopped on a Horizon Airlines flight headed from Seattle to San Francisco. He sat in the jump seat, typically occupied by pilots and airline staff members when a flight is oversold. These seats are most times found in the flight deck of the area of the plane where the pilots sit. Out in the seat, Emerson tried to shut off the plane engine. Fortunately, the pilot and the first officer were able to stop him in time. My first problem is don't let him sit nowhere he ain't supposed to sit. If he off duty, get behind them doors. I don't care nothing about you being no pilot. If you first of all, that's suspicious right there. That's suspicious alone. Why you need to be up here? Were you friends with the pilots? And even if you were friends, ain't time to bring you don't mix what is it, work and pleasure. Ain't time to laugh and ha. We got people we gotta get across the world. When I hold this, it makes a noise, but I can't help it. It's like a habit. He sat in a jump seat. Because when I walk on a plane, all I see is the two seats where the pilots sit. I don't see nothing behind it unless this is rich, fancy, like reading for comprehension. Still, you off duty, get where everybody else at. I don't care. Like it's too much at risk. Flying a plane, you should not do anything where it's any question to it. Follow protocol in all areas. That's my take. That's not the time for that. Even if he got on that flight and everything went perfectly fine, he should not be up there. He not working. If it's oversold, get the next one. Catch the next one. Or give him some type of, like, what they do, voucher. Ain't no special privileges. I don't care how long. Because you see what he did? Now, what if he had to do that and the thing went? What was the officer sitting at? The pilot and the first officer was able to stop him. Like, see, that's my question. Like, where was the first officer sitting at? Was he up there in the front with them? Because that's what I was saying about the seats. Like, and it's only two. I literally only see two. Maybe I'll pay more attention next time and see what up front look like, you know. And then they gonna be thinking I'm suspicious and I'm black too. I'll be looking around. I'm like, you know, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'll look at a video, pull up a plane. If it seems fishy, don't do it. It's too much at risk on a flight. And he was trusted because he was a pilot. Now it raised the question what he be doing on his own flights. It's uneasiness, the feeling, because I be already having flight anxiety. And you know, just because people are pilots, don't like one time before I ever took my first flight, I I watched the video to help people with like fear of flying, and the lady on there said the pilots are just like you and me. They want to get home to their families. I thought that's a nice thing to say. But we so often see professionals in different arenas where people are risking their lives and they act out. Look at the teachers that go in schools and act up. They have families. Like the element of having a family doesn't matter when a person is ready to do some BS. They've thrown that thought out the window before they've done it. Like I thought that was cute, but that don't matter. But anyway, that's my take.